I had to do a video on this. So, shout out to Tony Scott. He's a light complected brother. He like a Hispanic dude. I don't know what his mixed background is. But I just happened to type something told me because I was trying to find Stacy Lattisaw. And I was thinking about her a few minutes ago because I didn't know who she was back in the day in the 80s, but I didn't hear her music. And y'all have not seen, no, I have. Remember, I owe about $400 for AT&T, DirecTV together. Yeah, so before when the income tax come in, you know, and pay some of that off, okay? You know, when you live and you striving hard, I'm real. I mean, I ain't telling my business, but I want people to relate to what I'm going through. You know, we trying to pay these damn bills. Well, anyway, I've been trying on YouTube looking for somebody who bootleg and copyright French, which I can see the new edition movie. I ain't seen it. Well, according to Tony Scott, there was a claim in the movie, New Edition's movie, the reason why Johnny Gill broke up, and Stacy Lattisaw broke up because he was too dark. The reason I roll my eyes because I understand that he's not pale like she is. And I'm not making fun of Bobby Brown. I can't say him Bobby Brown because Bobby Brown's darker than he is. You know, there were different shades in that group of New Edition. Maybe no one was high yellow, bright like, what's his name, Elder Borge. But you had different shades from dark brown to light brown in that group. So I don't understand how in the hell. Now, yeah, there are people in our community who that shade, who don't want anybody that's not that shade. Okay, that's very true. Okay, and vice versa. I met people who are my shade who only date those who are their shade, my shade, and lighter, and then also reverse. They want someone that there's this particular shade and darker, or they don't want to buy either two. You know, it's weird. I'm a camel skin brother. And I get, you know, and remember, I didn't hear you two black growing up, okay? Because, I mean, back in the 80s, we were considered, my shade, you know, and Johnny Gill, but that wasn't dark skin, and I don't consider that dark skin just I don't care, I'm 37. It's them blacker down people want to be Afrocentric and stuff. They want to die to that. Well, that's cool though to them, but not everybody believe that ideology, and I'm not going to do it. Who are they? Okay, I put myself first. Hello. So, when they said it, and I'm like, well, even though that there are people who are fair-skinned, if you're not light enough, shall I say, they're darker, you darker than them, they gonna go with you. But something about Stacy Lattisaw, she's not like that. One thing Stacy Lattisaw have always said that people, she didn't, even though she's mixed, and so Johnny Gill, all of us are Africans and we're us pure Negroes, okay? No matter other shade, you know, what's in our ancestry, that's who we are, okay? Not by white racist standards. I don't go by that. That one drop mess. But she have always fight hard if she was a black woman. Okay, even though she's multiracial, so is Johnny Gill, because she's so racial bigoted, she don't look like a typical sister, you know, to people's eyes, you know, and she was fighting that issue growing up as a child. So it's stupid to hear and make a claim from Johnny Gill, because you are brown skinned, a little camera like me, okay, who are not as dark as, you know, Wesley Snipes, to sit here and say I'm too dark. I can understand he said, well, because I wasn't their shade and I'm not dark, but I'm not light enough, too light for them or something like that. Yeah, they will make more claim. But if this woman had to fight hard to be a cocoa black woman and a black girl growing up and identify as black and shout it loud and she black and proud and all that stuff, and even although her natural hair tells is a perm or that's a natural hair straight or whatever, but don't, you know what I'm saying, she got to the Angela Davis situation growing up, why would you sit here and make that claim? And the family is upset, and I have to agree with the family, because they're type of cocoa high yellow folks, no offense, y'all know it's like, who will be black, they like the camel skin brother in the CB4, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, black, I'm black, I'm black, yeah. The brother played Jason Kidd with the Becky, with the good heck. Yeah, him. You remember he was on CB4 after he left the gangster rap, the fake false studio gangster rap group with Chris Rock. He became conscious, and I'm black, and I'm black, And I'm black and I'm black and I'm black. And I'm black and I'm black and I'm black and I'm black. Okay. That, thank you. Even though he's a darker, not dark skinned than Stacy Lattisaw, she's one of them light skinned, high yellow, real light, extremely light skinned folks that's black and black and black. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She more black. I mean, in her conscience, in her mindset, she more blacker than Kaepernick. Okay, that, you know what I'm saying? So if her family taught her that, I don't think they would have a problem with Johnny Gill. That's some deeper issues, brother. Stop making that claim. This woman said on song she was, and he was on Monique's show, they made fun of her, call her white girl, because she had some light eyes, you know what I'm saying? So if she one of them sisters who are extremely high yellow, extremely light skin, and always identify the black side, brace black, and prove to be blacker than Rachel Dorzell, okay? I know y'all laugh, okay? Then I don't see how the world you can make that claim. I can understand some upscale. No, no wrong. There's nothing wrong with identifying as mixed. Okay? But I can understand she was a Sarah Jane. Okay? You know, I don't want nothing but, you know what I'm saying, because she would never, her family was like that, okay? Because they'll never even allow you to be in a relationship with, yeah, there are people who get in a relationship mysteriously, and their parents don't approve of it. But it didn't make any sense to make that claim. Something about that claim, and I'm glad that this high yellow brother, who's more lighter than I am, Cameron, but I'm not dark skinned, but you know what I mean, Tony Scott, who looked Hispanic, I thought it was a Mexican or a Puerto Rican man, no offense, I'm not trying to stereotype. And they mixed with black and Spanish, they American too, let's call it like it is. Or they had, I'm in Texas, that's why the slavery issue was a big issue in Alamo, okay, and Vicente Guerrero was part black, and he was second president of Mexico, he banned slavery, okay. So don't tell me that old black DNA in Mexico. They just had it off from category. Add to the census, okay? You were the nicest Jose Vasconcelos, okay, who made the cosmic race essay. Not essay like Cholo, essay like you write in school, okay? Thank you, when you're in college. You know, the Rosman Gossip, where he says that the Negro race will go away and spawn a new mestizo, and this was the idea of Mejor Raza comes from the Latino community, to marry someone lighter than them or white to make their future generation look less black or native or sometimes both, okay? So, because there are mixtures of those three races, many of them are, so that's why. But in that situation, with Stacy Lattisaw, they wasn't doing the American version of the Negro and the Negro and Gringo. Try to say, I know I'm laughing. American Negro and Gringo version of Mejor de Raza. Okay, she was more conscious. You can tell that this woman fought hard. I mean, she didn't go crossover. You have camera skin, Whitney Houston, and Mariah Carey, who's real lighter, you know, went crossover. And Janet Jackson, who's my complexion as well, and one particular time she was a little lighter than I am back in the 80s. Okay, you know, no offense to Janet, I love Miss Janet. You know, they crossed over and went to pop sensation. This woman who's light, bright, almost look white, didn't cross over to the pop charts for white. So if you go to a white person back in the day, unless they was hung around in the hood, they would know who Stacy. They would know Stacy Lattisaw. Yeah, okay, I don't say Stacy Dash. Stacy Lattisaw is. But I did not know her, and I was a top 40 person. If it was R&B top 40, and I remember hearing the songs in the 80s, and I remember seeing that video with her and Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the 90s, but then I know who she was. You know. And, you know, and I was a very commercialized person. So, yeah, I looked at BET, but when it went to music that was not famous, sometimes I did not look at it. You know, that wasn't known, it wasn't popular. But then every time I did, because I saw Ex-Girlfriend, you know, come to my life. You know, what's the girl that Whitney Houston got into it with her before she died? You know what I'm talking about? Those on RBD. Was okay, her. Okay. I remember them trying to be in vogue. I was like, y'all, don't try to be in vogue. No offense to them. I love them now. But back when I was 11 years old, I said, don't try to be in vogue. You can't be in vogue. Okay? You can't hold on to your love. Okay? Okay? Don't please. But they was telling that, come into my life. Remember Ex-Girlfriend? Yeah. Remember she had the short hair looking like a salt and pepper from salt color hair. You know what I'm saying? What I mean? Okay. And Stoop. I don't forget. Yeah. Then the girl that was on Ex-Girlfriend that was our R&B divas. Okay. It was a mess on R&B when I saw the rerun. I didn't see the show, but I saw them Little Mo on them and Shantae Moore and Chrisette Michelle and all them. I'm like, damn, y'all sisters can't get together and get along. Anyway, it's too much for TV. Too much for me too. Anyway, let's get back to, so I gotta get ready to go donate some plasma. But that's my point is, y'all think that Johnny Gill, by him being a camera skin brother, milk chocolate in between caramel skin brother that he was considered to be too dark, even though he not dark, chocolate, for Stacy Lattisaw family? Or do you think Stacy Lattisaw family is telling the truth that he's making that claim and exaggerating, lying on them and slandering them, and they are the conscious, real high yellow people, they were black, now I'm black, they're black and they're black and I'm black, black power, okay, type folks, okay, I know y'all laugh. I don't care what how to shade. Black folks coming all shade. You know what I'm saying? I'm black. Okay? Because that's what I saw on song. And I saw this on when she was on Monique's show. How she said it, folks. And I have friends who looked like her, who was the main people who were conscious and main people. I mean, you can even look at it. Even though Dog Chocolate Garvey was in charge of the Black National Movement, Nation of Islam was founded by a man who looked white or with dark hair can pass for a Hispanic sometimes. Wallace Farr, okay? You think that a little bit high yellow, I said a little bit high yellow, Elijah Muhammad learned that stuff from and called him a god. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And you had Huey Newton, those and even Malcolm X, and then you have Cameron Skin, Martin King, who wasn't a black nationalist, okay? So you gotta understand, and you got High Yellow Farrakhan, who's part Jewish, okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his dad is Jewish, for real. He don't tell nobody that. He talk about his dark skin, Caribbean grandma, mom all the time, but he don't talk about the dad being, anti-Semitic, talking about his behind. Him. But point is, that's exactly where you're dealing with, okay? So that's why, and y'all talking about the darkest ones, dark skin was more conscious than the ones who are lighter or the sellouts. Y'all stop that bullshit, okay? Even though Garvey was a sellout, and yes, he did lie on his people and told them how to live their life the way how he want to, and got white folks to jump in who are racist, who smile in our face and claim to be our friend, who try to tell us how to live our life with that Garveyism stuff, okay? You mind your business. You want me to be free? Let me live my freedom. Don't come in my business and try to tell me how to live my freedom, okay? So that's exactly, okay? So that's why he think the Ku Klux Klan that, that they have segregation and why would and try to get the divorce killed. And the divorce was a high yellow brother, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all can't make that claim, okay? Fred Douglass was part black and part white Native American, and he free the slave. He was talking about self-hate, self-hater. He also was part white on his mom on dad's side, but also too his second wife was a white woman. Okay, and I'm glad that almost Johnson's high yellow dad brought that out. I remember reading about that was shot when I back in the night. I said, what? Fred wife was a white woman? I ain't not know that. But then also, I would have seen it from from grandfather on my mom's side down the Kenneth record who married a white woman after enslaving him, a third grade child who was a quadroon who looked white. You know what I'm saying? Who related to Nathaniel Bacon. That's Anglo and Irish on her side, on his mom's side, and it's Creole on the dad's side. Okay, so you gotta understand that happens. And so I have to tell it like it is. I'm gonna close this video. I got things to do. I gotta get ready to go work tonight, and I gotta work. And, the event coming up soon here in Houston. I ain't saying nothing. And then I gotta do some other things. All right, bye bye. Y'all have a nice day.